Good morning, welcome back to the zombie apocalypse, welcome back to Louisville. It is the next day, so the last few days we cleared out our new neighborhood. There shouldn't be any zombies left in here, except for anything that wanders in overnight. And what we didn't do is loot any of this, we left all the useful items in the houses, with the note of please loot me later. So obviously today we're not going to do any of that, because I mean, we did see all the loot, we just didn't pick it up, and none of that is immediately important. A lot of it is like long-term survival and nice to have stuff, and of course a little bit more food and other convenience item. Okay, food is maybe really relatively important. Anyway, I think the more immediate urgent things are seeing if we can get a generator magazine. We have a couple generators in the garages here, so getting a generator magazine might be kind of nice. Seeing if we can get hot wiring. So, like the books for mechanics and electrical, and obviously weapons. We've been stuck here with our hammers and a couple knives, and as an axe enthusiast, that's of course not very satisfying. Almost at level 2 shortcut. Oh, I feel like I just spotted something, and we might have to find a new neighborhood. This is not even not lining up. This is just, oh my, it's 2 tiles off the 2 walls. We just need to burn down the whole neighborhood. That is disheartening. That is like losing a long-term character here. Look at that. Who built something like that? Anyway, so I was, trying to remember what's nice here in this area. So one thing, there's the gas station is 1 block further up north. So that's kind of a little bit where I want to go. There's also a couple of warehouses, industrial buildings here. And somewhere I see, I barely remember, but I think there's somewhere a factory from the in-game company Kitten Knives. That always plays its commercials at the start of the cook show. Hey, a knife factory? You should have a couple of meat cleavers, right? I do think that knife factory is a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a whole lot further up north. So that might not be something we immediately can go for. I have no idea what this building is. This is like some sort of logistics loading, unloading bay. So might be able to find something nice there. Also, I kind of wanted to check out... oh, they're starting to attack the fences. I forgot about that, yeah. The last update, zombies can break through chain link fences. Which has the advantage of the zombie getting stuck on the fence rather than trying to walk around. Like, he's not gonna get through it, right? Neither is that guy. Like, I think it needs a significant number of zombies to get through. The other thing I wanted to check here walking around the perimeter is just to see what our initial host alarm here a couple days ago brought in. And obviously, hey, it was nice to check out parking lots and find not a single vehicle parked there. It's not a parking lot, it's just a lot at that point. Yeah. So, probably want to take out these guys and then push into the loading bay here. I am looking a little bit at the time and also thinking, hey, if we can watch Woodcraft when it comes online, that might not be wrong. One other thing we need to, or we want to look at is getting the emergency channel. So that we can listen for the helicopter alerts. We have repeating helicopters on in this run. And that, being in the middle of Louisville, might make this interesting over time. I don't know. Somebody coming from the side there. Grabbing all the watches. Want to do the thing we did in Muldraugh with putting all the leather clothing on the side of the road to rip it apart later. Kinda curious, good sir. Anything in your duffel? No, but second duffel? Might be nice when we are starting actually looting all the houses and getting the stuff back home. Close enough definitely to look into the building. That means, you know, spawning in zombies that are inside, that usual stuff. It's suspiciously quiet here. I'll tell you that. Potatoes. Boxes of potatoes. How much is in there? Like a single potato, not two potatoes. I mean, maybe grab some of those. Most exciting thing now, it says Fry Factory, and I don't think this is actually a whole building is a Fry Factory. Oh, counted as separate buildings that the key doesn't work for this part. I mean, I can't complain about a whole bunch of potatoes, although they are like in the boxes, in separate boxes, boxed away. It's like a whole thing of boxception going on there. I was hearing some zombies that might be outside. Yeah. Potatoes. A whole bunch of non-perishable foods. Some zombies on that door. Like just a little bit, you know, just to keep us having to scavenge for food anytime soon. The light switch. I just want to hit the light switch. There we go. Okay, so this side of the place is checked out. What do we have on the other side? Stuff drinks or so? I'm still like for the middle of Louisville. Very much surprised by the small amounts of zombies that are here. Yeah, alright. A bunch of sodas. Some terrible line of sight here. Lots of beer. Yeah, we're missing woodcraft. Kinda at this point in a way to be expected. You should have just brought a TV along. Hello. Please have a key. Now this over there, this is the real big jackpot. But I don't wanna just rush in that direction. So let's take a second here to look at the remaining houses. Warehouses? Yeah, saved it. These things actually have tools? No. I feel like, you know, now that bricks are actually a thing in the game that you can craft and that you can build with, this shouldn't just be a pallet of bricks that you can't interact with. Should definitely be something that you can pick up. The address? Okay. Oh, it's not too hot. I'm sure. If it gets too hot, this new headdress might become unbearable. Ah, shut up. Why did you even do that? No. I wonder if this makes sound that then attracts other zombies. Then we have a welder mask. I'm just gonna take it anyway though. But one thing I didn't really check with our new fancy new look here. Address. No negative modifiers here. No like increased or decreased movement or combat speed or any of that. Ring with a key for the Barracuda. Oh my, you are my favorite zombie. Also, I think I didn't pick up a spare hammer, so we're down to knife or wrench. I don't like though that a single zombie banging on a fence is increasing the tension. Yeah, what was the other key? Oh, the key, okay. Right, this little building here, this Newton Freight Warehouse, is often referred to as the Amazon warehouse. Just because you can pretty much find anything in there. I take another vehicle key, also key to the storage unit. It's pretty good. Although I think this is the vehicle in question. You know what, if I can choose between this blocky little thing or the CUDA, tough choice, tough choice. I don't know, probably the CUDA. Yeah, zombies banging on fences, causing me to become agitated. That's kind of annoying. Actually, there's fences everywhere. Now this is an interesting place. This is, I think, maps or something like that. Maps Unlimited. I might get some nice maps there, as the name suggests. No. The key for that. And this, that's why it's called the Amazon warehouse. See, like what, 3, 4 zombies? Still one over there. wouldn't say they changed the indoor sounds for like big warehouses like this. I don't think that is. I don't think having this really cool big empty hall effect in the past. Somebody is banging on an outer gate here somewhere. Right. Let's see if we can find a row with books. Not actually sure if there is one here. Like they're kind of thematic a little bit. Oh, that's what's all clothing. And then over here we have clothing. Annotated map. You know, I should, instead of just picking that up, I should just copy the notes and get rid of that. There's some books here. Okay, now we actually gotta start looting a little bit. I can't leave all of this stuff behind as you know, I'll loot it later. But we're definitely gonna be coming back here a couple times. Not that much. Three propane tanks, another one here. That is nuts, yeah. Wow, it's all propane and charcoal. Holy, I don't think that was definitely. I don't remember like propane shelves in build 41. So they must have changed what kind of loot spawns in these. That is all the propane you ever need. Talking about stuff we ever need. Carpentry free. Just stay on this side. At the moment, I'm looking for any magazines that are immediately available. We should probably pick these up. I'll have to see how the weight is looking in a second here. The homesteading. That's a X-type weapon. That's not gonna last very long. We're getting slightly encumbered, and we barely touched a part of the warehouse here. Here's what we should do. Should secondary equip this duffel bag. And then put any books and magazines in there. It contains, you know what? Get rid of the glass bottle. All this stuff in this warehouse, and we're probably not gonna find any eggs. It's like this is all shoes. Yeah, hang on, that's some good stuff here. Ooh, moving to, yeah, sure. A bunch of these vehicle magazines. Of course, not one for the CUDA out there. That would be too easy. Real spy secrets, noise may, yeah, no. H metalworking. Useless, because you know how to build this stuff. You don't need a magazine for that. Zombie is still sitting on that door. That is so nice. Leave us alone. You know, let us loot. This looks like a food shelf. Both sides, so I'm not even gonna check it. Then we have wine and spirits and beer. She heard us now. Sports equipment. Don't like the sound of that. We'll take an empty gas can. Needs one. At least. Huge. Did I bring my rubber hose? I don't know. Let's take one. Can't quite make it out if that is just one dude banging the door or if it's two. That leads to the street there. Come on, come on. Warehouse, you have a couple last chances here to actually give me something useful. Shit. See, just need to put a little bit pressure on the warehouse, and then you get something good. Because that also means we can chop down some trees. Not like this sound of, or the look of being over encumbered here. No. We're over encumbered. What shall we do? Pick up more stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. Electrical level 1. I need to bring that home. Okay, so we got electrical, we got mechanics. How to use generators. GG. No, okay. I should probably just, you know, take the win and leave here. I think this is the last shelf that we haven't looked at. There's lots of seeds and gardening material. Some more books, some more magazines, and then some other stuff here. Alright. First things first. Let's draw outside. Drop the duffel. Still over encumbered. Magazines. Okay. We're not right. I hope that is not a surprise to anyone. The second key to that car at this point. Maybe we drive home if we don't find fuel anywhere nearby. I think the tire change scene cars usually have fuel, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, no, they don't. The gas can, I have the rubber hose, right? Yeah. Right. Handcrafted once. First thing to look for in the apocalypse. How much was that? Barely anything. Barely. Get it? I mean, there's a freaking gas station right there. Maybe that's enough gas to probably just drive us to our base tonight. Pull again on keys. Don't need to bring that with me. These emails. For like decoration purposes. I don't have my axe in hand. Why am I not attacking? Okay, it's fine. This is fine. I was just going to check quickly here. Okay, these are not maps. Why do you need steel sheets to make maps? I want to check if you have some Louisville maps. No? And again, I guess you don't come to the place in Louisville to get a map from Louisville. Like, you're already here. Anyway, this is gonna be a game changer. Let's put all of that into the trunk. I guess I never checked. Are you actually in decent condition here? I mean, it looks like it's in okay, yeah. It's 43 loudness. It's not terrible. Needs some work. But we're here for long term, right? Yeah, I'm gonna drive very close to the wall here to not get too close to these buildings. Chances are actually that we're gonna get all the fuel out of this car and put it over. Like park this somewhere where its final resting spot is gonna be. Either as a barricade at the entrance, or more likely somewhere here where I can then use it to train mechanics. Right. I mean, that was a big haul. Big, huge haul. We got basically all the early game books that we might need, outside of maybe something like more early carpentry books, although I didn't really look for those. Mechanics, the generator magazine, the electrical thing. I'm super happy. That was a hell of a day. Hell of a day indeed. We'll keeping that electrical in the back. Yeah, me. Some more gas stealing. Well, that definitely changes things. Like this was my okay. Here's the things we need to go outside of our little neighborhood to get, and then we do one trip outside of the neighborhood, and we get those three things: the mechanics book, the electrical book, and the generator book. Well, I guess we don't have a sledgehammer yet, but that's a luxury problem. I think it's time to settle in for the long haul here. Gonna have to do some reading. I'm gonna have to figure out the emergency frequency for the helicopter, and then start working on leveling up some skills. Like, we've been 5 days alive, right? And we found a hatchet, 2 meat cleavers back in the other place that we used up, and that hand scythe that lasted like 10 hits. If we want a long term, be a lumberjack, be an X-Men, we gotta go into blacksmithing. There's no way around it. If you want axes, you gotta fortune yourself. So that's definitely something that is on the midterm goal here. Anyway, let's put all that stuff to the ground. Keep the hunting knife on me. Zombies on the other side. I'm still kind of wary on what's on the other side, both on this side and here from the house alarm we had earlier. I was surprised there was so little there, but again, it's also been 3 days since we triggered the house alarm. Yeah, at this point, I'm gonna read. Can we get a late showing of the life and living stuff? Hope you know. Night rerun of something. No. Alright, so yeah, I think at this point, now it's actually going to be time for me to do a day off camera. I'm going to be reading the mechanical book, reading the electrical book, taking apart all the watches, etc. And start probably looting some of these houses here. I want to probably chop down a bunch of these trees So we have some wood for potential barricades at the entrance. Well, I don't think we're going to go into that yet. Just the reading is probably going to take almost a full day. And figuring out the emergency channel. I'll think about what the smartest way is to do this. But for now, yeah, I'm going to leave you in the comfort of our little base here. This almost feels like it's going too fast. Fancy car, all the books, but we're in the middle of Louisville. This city has some surprises for us, and I'm sure they're gonna come sooner rather than later. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.